Hello friends, in this session we are going to observe what does differential equation geometrically signifies, and especially we emphasize and try to understand what is the geometric meaning or geometric significance of the order of differential equation. So as we know that a differential equation any differential equation geometrically represents either a family or families of curve or some individual curves. So there are various differential equations which represent family of curves consist of certain number of parameters, and apart from that family of curves, they might represent some individual one or two curves. And while solving the differential equation, you'll try to understand and you'll actually understand how does it represent family of curves. And second, while working out the formation of differential equation, we have concluded so far that the order of differential equation represents the number of effective arbitrary parameters present in the equation. For example, if we have a family of curve given as y equals mx plus 3, definitely this differential equation, the differential equation of this family of straight lines has order 1, as there is single parameter present in it. So it gets you first order differential equation, and that is obtained if you differentiate this once. We will get dy over dx as m, and replacing this value of m into this equation actually takes the form y is equal to x dy over dx plus 3 form. Clearly, it is a first order differential equation. Let's try to understand what does or how does this differential equation represent single parameter family of curve. Definitely, if you look at the solution represented by this differential equation, that is the family of the straight line, here it is the y-axis and say this is the x-axis, and there is a point 0, 3 on y-axis, and if the slope is 0, you get a horizontal line through the point 0, 3, and as we go on changing the slope of these lines for various values of m equal to 1, you get another straight line. For m equal to 2, you get another straight line. For m equal to 3, the third straight line, and you go on changing the value of m. That means we are actually rotating this straight line passing through 0, 3 in either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. For various values of the slope, we are going to get infinite number of straight lines that are passing through 0, 3. So this infinite number of straight lines are represented by this differential equation y equals x dy by dx plus 3. Not only that, it is noticeable that if we plot every value of slope line corresponding to every value of the slope which is real, you will see that this entire xy plane gets covered by these lines once. And secondly, if I go other way around and see that how does this differential equation is capable of representing this line. So given a value of x and y, you will determine the slope. The slope of line is given as dy over dx is equal to y minus 3 over x. So you can see that slope is a function of x and y. So corresponding to a point taken in xy plane, it determines a constant slope and therefore it generates a straight line. And if you go on changing the point, you will get different lines passing through that point. So definitely these coordinates of point are the initial values or boundary values given into the differential equation, and this differential equation itself capable of representing all the lines we are observing on this screen. Similarly, if I take another example of family of lines y is equal to mx plus c. How does this family of line is different from the first? We have already seen that the differential equation of such family of line is d2y over dx2 equals 0, which is a second order differential equation, and second order differential equation represent double parameter family of curve or double infinity of curve. Whereas the first one represent single infinite curves. So this is actually single infinite curves. So looking at this equation 2, we can see that here is the y-axis and let's say it is the x-axis. And now in the previous case, the value of c was 3 and we had given all possible value for the slope m and therefore represented infinite many lines which you can see on the screen. In the second equation, as c itself is a parameter, therefore instead of choosing the value of c3, we are free now to provide the values of the parameter c as we wish, and therefore on this x-axis and y-axis for c equal to 0, you will get all these lines of all possible slope are drawn at origin, and so the shifting the same pattern along y-axis for various values of c, you can see at 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, from every point on y-axis you will get infinite many these lines can be drawn, and therefore this complicated pattern you can observe, which is beautifully seen on the screen, represents all possible lines that can be drawn in xy plane. So it is a family of general lines. Also noticeable is the fact that when you think of the y equal to mx plus c, that is second order differential equation, the differential equation represent the curves. When you draw all of them, every point on the screen is covered infinite number of times. So the first order differential equation represents single infinity curves, and the second order differential equation represent infinite number of curves. So infinity square number of curves, and therefore you can understand that as the order of differential equation, as many times the infinite number of curves are going to get clubbed together. So if third order differential equation we are going to take, that differential equation when plots all its members, it actually represents infinite cube number of curves on xy plane. In the next session, we are going to see what is the meaning of degree of differential equation, and then we'll move to the solving of differential equations.